Hey, I'm Sona Kim, or Connor McCandless, America's face of dating. Connor McCandless, if you're watching me here on Instagram, and we're doing our first video with the brand new house and the brand new background. Me and my girlfriend moved out here to the Wild West, and the view out here is just incredible. It's just red rock everywhere. Just looking out the window, it just is truly inspiring to be here. And so today, jumping in and segueing, not a really good segue into this email, but just had to share it with you guys with the fresh background, is why do girls always go cold on me, from a coaching chronicle one of you guys sent in. And this guy, he has a great career. He makes amazing money doing what he does, but for some reason he can talk to girls, but they never really seem to go past, like, even get to the date. And I see this a lot with my high-level mentorship clients. We have over 100 clients that we work with currently, and our ideal prospect that we work with, who gets the best results in my program and in my high-level mentorship, are the guys who are just like this guy. They have a great career, you make great money, and my dog is wanting to play. If you hear some noise beneath my desk here, but he'll probably jump up here. You can see the brains of the operation that way. But he says for some reason, every time he starts texting a girl, it just dies out. And so he sent some text. We're going to be breaking down some text today in this video and really showing you guys how it's done and what's going on and why the girl's going cold on him. But if you're a guy with a great career, you make amazing money, you're overall crushing it in your life, but girls are the last missing piece, consider my high-level mentorship. Consider working with me in my high-level mentorship, because it's like, it kind of, when you think about it, you have to put your attention and your focus towards mastering your career, right? You have to put it towards building up with your life. And it's the same thing with dating. A lot of people in societal conditioning tries to make you believe that dating is just luck. And it's not. It's a skill. It's a skill that you need to develop and master. And if you do not do that, you are going to continue having girls pull away and go cold on you. And it's just going to be very, very frustrating if you don't put your attention now towards dating. A lot of guys think that, like, it's not really masculine or alpha male to, put my attention towards, a dating program or working on this, when I really think it's the opposite. I believe an alpha male will do whatever he can to fix the problem. I believe that alpha males are truly aware of what they need to solve for, and they're strong enough to admit that they need the help in an area. And the one thing that I ask of you guys, especially if you want to work with me in my high-level mentorship, is you guys need to be able to say, hey, I know I have a problem and you have the solution. Let's work on it. Let's fix it together. Let's figure out a way. When you guys can do that and be problem aware, you will get results with my program every single time. And so if that's you, if that sounds like you and you want to work with me specifically, just message me directly here on Instagram, the word ready or coach, one of the two. And that'll show that you're watching, my videos. If you're on YouTube, go to the link in the description below on YouTube, and you can book in a call with me or my team, and we will paint you out a high-level strategy on the call of what it would look like to partner up with me and my team. And so on that note, let's jump into this guy's chronicle. He says, hey man, I don't get it. I have a great career, make great money, and I'm not some awkward guy who doesn't know how to talk to women. I can start conversation easily, I take care of myself, and I try to be a good guy. But for some reason, every time I start texting a girl, it just dies out. It's like they're interested at first, then suddenly they're not. Well, that's the first issue there, is that girls don't just lose interest. And especially from the start, it just sounds like these girls don't have interest from the start. If you're talking to a girl, and let's say that you went on at least 2 or 3 dates with her, and then she just seems suddenly not interested, that's not how it works. Attraction builds up slowly over time, and it falls down slowly over time. For men, it goes, the peak is way sharper. It's, we're attracted. And then you can lose interest very fast. But with women, it needs to develop slowly over time, and it will also drop slowly over time. If a girl breaks up with a guy, it doesn't just take, like my mom, for example, she went through a divorce 2 years ago, and she was talking about divorcing the guy for like 2 years before she actually did it, because her interest will slowly lose and go down over time as it slowly gained over time. Men, it's like, voop, voop. It's very fast. So when you're talking to a girl, it just seems like she just wasn't really interested from the start, is what I'm reading from this. He says, I know I'm probably being too nice, but I don't know how else to be. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's I see that a lot with the guys that we work with in my high level mentorship. They're just way too fucking nice, man. You guys are way too nice, and that's how I used to be too, man. Like, I used to be get told, buy her flowers, take her to nice dinners. If you argue, always apologize, even if you're right, and let her decide where to go for dinner, and don't be like, basically don't like, just be nice. And it just didn't work, and I was like really confused. I was like, why is my dating life not where I want it to be? He says, I let them choose where they want to go. That's part of your problem, like I just said. I let her choose where to go. And it's like when you let her choose to go, it kind of just says, hey, you're not a leader. Do you think an alpha male, a guy who believes in himself, is he going to be like, where do you want to go for dinner? Oh, like she's like, I'm really in the mood for cheeseburgers, and you don't really want cheeseburgers, but you're like, okay, yeah, we can go there. She starts losing interest in you pretty quickly because you're not a leader, bro. She's attracted to a leader, a man that's going places, a man that knows what he wants. And when you're over here like, where do you want to go? It shows you don't really know what you want. What do you want to eat, dude? Just say it. Everyone knows what they want. Spaghetti. Tonight, I'm in the mood for, I don't know, what will I have after this recording? I'm in the mood for a cheeseburger personally. I might go get one of those. Sounds good to me. He says, I make sure they're comfortable, and I never push too hard because I don't want to come off as a jerk. Well, it's part of your problem, dude. Fortune favors the bold. And chances are, you think that pushing too hard is pushing too hard, and it's actually not. It's actually not even being bold enough. And a lot of you guys' problems if you're too nice is you're not being bold enough. Let me show you guys the brains of the operation here. Come here, boy. Oh, man. Yeah, you want to give him some doggy dating advice, yeah? There you go. That's my boy right here. So, he's funny, man. He's really exploring this new property, man. We got 10 acres. He's just been fucking loving it, dude. He says, but every time it's the same pattern. Number one, we meet, hit it off, and exchange numbers. Okay, so far, so good, it seems like. We text for a few days. It seems great. Then out of nowhere, she stops responding. She gives short replies or says she's been busy. So that right there tells me that either A, you're talking her out of liking you over text, or B, she just gave you her number to try to get you away from her, basically. And then he says, number four, eventually she just fades away completely. I mean, how many of that? That's a lot of guys' narratives, man. It's quite sad to me because a lot of guys don't work on this, man. This is a skill, again, that you need to develop and work on. If you don't, this is just going to keep happening. He says it's frustrating as hell because I see guys who are less put together than me, and somehow they have no problem getting dates. Meanwhile, I'm out here doing everything right and still getting ghosted. Here's an example of a combo I had recently. I feel like this is where I go wrong, but I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I mean, before we even jump into the combo, that's how it was for me too, man. Like, the girls that I wanted, it seemed like the guys that were way less put together somehow got her. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's because, dude, dating is a skill. Like, I can't emphasize this enough, man. Dating is a skill. And you need to develop the skills if you want things to change. It's kind of like riding a bike, right? If you don't have the instructions for a bike, you've never seen anyone ride a bike before, you're going to literally look at the bike like, what is this thing? It has two wheels. It's metal. How do I operate this thing? Like, it's the same thing with dating. It's like, imagine just having a mentor like me and my team, and you see how it's done. You learn exactly how to do it. How fast are you going to learn how to ride a bike? Like, within a couple rides. It's really that simple. But a lot of guys they choose suffering. So here's his messages that are way too nice because I already pre-read them. Him, hey, I had a great time talking to you the other night. I'd love to take you out sometime. When are you free? I mean, I'm assuming that's your opening text. She says, that's already way too nice off the bat. I had a great time talking with you the other night. I'd love to take you out sometime. When are you, like, there's no challenge there, dude. There's like, it's just way too lovey-dovey, man. It's way too nice. I had a great time talking with you the other night. Put in a push-pull there, man. That's what I teach as a concept in my high-level mentorship. Put in like a nice little like push-pull there. I had a great time talking with you the other night, except for when, marked up my shoes when you stepped on them or something like that. Or let's say she bumped into you and you said that, she was trying to kiss you or something like that. I had a great time talking with you the night, outside of all the times you tried to kiss me. She'd be like, what? That was an accident. I just bumped into you. Now you have that playful banter, bro. Her. Hey, yeah, it was fun. I'm not sure yet. This week is kind of crazy. AKA, I'm just not really sure about you yet, is what she's saying there. When a girl says that she's kind of crazy, dude, or like the week is kind of crazy, it means that her interest is mediocre. I have a color chart in my best-selling book. Waking the Core of Man by Selma Kim, by the way, is the best-selling book. You guys all should have read that by now. But when a girl says, this week is kind of crazy, it shows that she's like in the green section. It shows that she's kind of bored. She's not really that interested in you. The colors section goes from blue to green to yellow to orange to red. And blue is ice cold. She's basically just not responding to you. She's ghosting you. Green is like, she's not completely ghosting you, but she's acting like this. Oh, this week is just kind of crazy. She's not being very easy to get on a date. Yellow, she's kind of in the middle. She's probably testing you a little bit, giving you some hard tests, seeing if you can pass those. Orange, she's pretty easy. Like it's going pretty easily. It's going pretty great. And red is where she's like head over heels in love with you. This is a sign that the girl's like in the green zone. She's not that interested. Him, no worries at all. Just let me know when you're free. I'll make it work around your schedule. That's way too nice of a text, bro. I'll make it work around your schedule, Your Highness. Would an alpha male who believes in himself, would he say something like that? Absolutely not. He wouldn't say anything like that. He'd be like, she's like, this week is kind of crazy. I'd be like, it's going to get even crazier on our date Thursday night. So what time works for you Thursday? So you're already picking the day, letting her choose the time. Right? I'll make it work around your schedule. I'll do anything to go out with you. You think that's going to make a girl wet? You think that's going to turn a girl on? You think it's going to make her soak through her panties and she wants you to rip her panties off? Absolutely not, dude. I'll make it work with your schedule. Makes it sound like you're begging just to have some time with her. Alpha males and high status men who believe in themselves, who are confident. James Bond wouldn't say something like this. Uh-oh. He's trying to tell me to go get some dinner, if you can hear that. Her. Haha, okay, will do. What? What is it? What do you want from me, huh? I'm helping the guys here. Yeah, I'm helping the boys. Haha, okay, will do. I'm helping the boys. Hang on. Shh, it's okay. Him. Hey, hope your week... Oh, this is 2 days later, he says. Hey, hope your week is going well, just checking in. Did you want to grab dinner sometime? Totally up to you, no pressure at all. AKA, I'm kind of pressuring you a little bit, is what that means. Too nice, bro. Too fucking nice. Her. Hey, yeah, this week is super hectic. It's just a really hectic week, man. Maybe another time. So again, she's in the green zone. Him, of course, just let me know when things settle down. I'd love to see you. I mean, I'd love to see you as like boyfriend talk, dude. You're like, I would love to see you. Like, just give me more of your time. You're being way too nice here. She's like, yeah, this week is super hectic. I'd be like, well, when does it settle down for you? Or I'd be like, sounds like you need a nice, wine date with some candles to help you relieve some of the stress. You can't let these girls push you around, man. This week is super hectic. No, it's not. She's not doing anything, dude. Come on. He said, this keeps happening and I feel like I'm missing something big. Yeah, you're not being playful enough. You're not passing her tests. That's what you're doing. Am I coming off as too available? Too soft? Yes and yes. I don't know how to flip the switch from nice guy she ignores to guy that she's excited to see. Well, look at your texts there, man. Like, they're just 100% nice guy, boring texts, and that's going to turn her off completely. He said, any advice would mean a lot. I'm tired of being the guy they almost liked. Yeah, dude, second place is the first loser, as my dad would say. At the end of the day, dude, you need to learn natural attraction. Like, you're just going to go through a ton of trial and error if you do not learn this. I highly recommend working with me and my team, especially if you have a great job, great career, you're overall crushing it, but for some reason girls keep going cold. Learn natural attraction, dude. It's a skill. Work on this, man. Don't waste any more time. Don't let another interaction go by where she goes cold and pulls away from you. Message me the word coach or ready, and we'll talk and go back and forth, and we'll hop on a call and see if you're a perfect fit for my high level mentorship. If you're on YouTube, book in a call with the link in the description below. I'm Selma Kim, America's face of dating, and I'll see you guys in the next video.